Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so very happy to be here and to announce that I am officially on week 6 of my MSM vitamin C and collagen experiment, and that I am recapping on week 5 and what I have experienced and what I have found up until now. So this week I am actually going to be talking about side effects and curly hair problems, right? Tuck. All right, there we go. So, as I was saying, this week I'm actually going to talk about side effects that I have experienced, which aren't too bad, but still. So, I do believe that I didn't feel much side effects up until this point because I did take it slow. I did increase this little by little. Now, if this is your first time coming in and seeing this is your first video seeing, I will let you know that this is actually a series and I'm doing this weekly. So if I do say something that maybe confuses you a little bit or you don't know why I'm saying it, to please go back to the other videos and see what I had to say then, so that, just in case I say something that maybe throws you off a little bit. Because in my my previous videos I mentioned that I had not felt any side effects. Well, now I have, and side effect number 1 is that, well, I did mention this one before, and it is that I am having trouble falling asleep. I'm still tossing and turning for quite some time before finally being able to go to sleep. So that's a thing, and that's something that I would really like to find a solution to. Number 2, super thirsty. I'm drinking more water than ever. So you are, if you decide that MSM is something that you want to do and you have gone, and you've spoken to your doctor about it and they say that it is okay, just expect that you will be very thirsty. And then another side effect that I experienced, which made me very uncomfortable, which was bloating. I had not felt any bloating whatsoever up until maybe 3 days into week 5, and that finally went away, and I felt much better once that happened. So, but it did go away. So yes, now a thing is that when I do go to sleep, I am sleeping very well and I'm waking up very energized. Now, a pro that I have found while doing MSM as if I'm doing like a drug. While I've been taking MSM, collagen, and vitamin C, is that I am sleeping very well when I fall asleep. When I wake up very energized. Now, the reason why I think that is happening is maybe it's because of the fact that I am completely discongested. I have no congestion. I can breathe very well through my nose, so I believe that is helping me sleep through the night, because I'm not waking up now with, the need to breathe. I was waking up before needing air. Now I don't have that problem, and I found out that MSM actually helps with that. So I have no mucus whatsoever. I have no congestion. So that's great. So I'm actually, able to sleep better at night because I'm breathing better. Now, a con is that when I do wake up is to go to the restroom, and that is because I am drinking so much more water. So the pro comes with a con. Another great thing that I did find is that I do suffer from a little bit of psoriasis. Now I have gotten flare-ups here and there throughout the years. This is something that it happens, usually happens to me when I go through some stressful situation. I can literally remember every time I had a flare-up because something terrible happened and my psoriasis appeared. So the last few years were not, they were a little bit weird. So I had psoriasis, and actually I had a few little spots on my scalp, recently, and I was taking care of that. I've been taking care of that with, an ointment, which it's great. It works amazing. You can actually get that on Amazon. So if that's something that happens to you, I'll actually be making a video about that. I don't want to confuse this with, talking about another product. So, but that was working great. But now that I've been taking MSM, I mean, that has it's gone away. Now I didn't have much. I did have a little bit, but, I did see some results when it came to that. So that's really good. Now, I actually found that MSM works for psoriasis as I was doing this, and it turns out that it's because MSM is sulfur, and sulfur is actually good for psoriasis and seborrheic dermatitis, and it's also an anti-inflammatory, which is good for the condition as well. So that's a great find, and that's added to my amazing experience with MSM. I'm gonna do the length check pretty soon. But something else that I want to mention is that if you saw video 1, video 2, you see there that my nails were pretty long. They were not pretty long because I had already cut them and I cut them again. So when I started taking MSM, I decided to cut them off completely so that all of the weak ends were gone, and to actually see how well MSM really works on nail growth as well, not just hair growth. And well, last week, if you see last week's video, you couldn't see any growth. And this is 1 week. That is 1 week of nail growth. And I honestly have to say that they are growing and stronger. So that's awesome. So yes, MSM definitely helps with nail growth. And they're growing really pretty. I do have to say that I'm amazed at how pretty they're growing. Now, my nails do tend to grow, but they do get weak. So, but this is impressive. You know, I really have to admit that. So with the side effects that I have experienced, I am attributing that to the fact that I am taking more MSM now than before. So the less MSM you take, the less likely obviously you will be to have any side effects. Now, you will see some, you will see some hair growth because I have seen hair growth, throughout my experiment. So even if you take a little bit or if you take the recommended dosage. Last week, now that we're on that topic, I mentioned that we should take a break if we're doing this, and that I might bring my 2 dosages together, my 1 teaspoon in the morning and 1 teaspoon in the evening of MSM, and just put it in the morning. And that would kind of take me what I would consider for myself mega dosing MSM. And I'm hoping that with that, not only will my hair growth accelerate, but also maybe that will help me sleep better or sleep faster, because I am sleeping good. I'm just not falling asleep as I would like to. So I'm hoping to do that. So I did decide that I am going to do that. So week 8, which would be, it'll start August 31st, 2020. And I will do that all month. I'll be taking my 2 tablespoons of MSM in the morning. So that would be my version of mega dosing to see if that actually helps my hair growth. So let's see. So let's not wait any longer. Let's do the length check. So last week I had problems with seeing how, where the hair landed on my measuring tape because of the light. So today what I did is that I brought in a mirror. So I'll be looking in the mirror, and then once I measure it and I have it, and I can see exactly where my hair landed, then I'll just go ahead and I'll show you. Okay, so we're gonna find our spot that we do every week. Without ripping out my hair. Oh, that's another thing. My mother was so impressed with how little my hair shed this past week. I say that every video. But every time I wash my hair, it's amazing. I was almost bragging, but I can't get too full of yourself when you do things, All right, so let's stretch all this out. Get that out of the way. Okay. So last week we were, I called it 12 and a half. I marked it at 12 because it wasn't, quite, it was closer to 12 than to 13. So And the week before that, we were at 12. So let's fix that. Did I put this backwards? How am I supposed to see this? No, I put it backwards. What am I doing? Okay, let's try that again. Right side up. Okay, right there at my temple, right above my ear. Okay. This stuff always gives me so much trouble. Nonsense. Oh my God, this is taking forever. Okay. 13. We made it. It's right there. Let me see, let me adjust it. Is that better? Wow, this whole length check really is really not when you're trying to get like an accurate length check, it really doesn't help. Yep, we are officially at 13 inches. Wow, it struggled to get there, didn't it? It's as if it wanted to be there for like the longest, and finally. There we go. But yeah, you will definitely see some hair growth with this stuff. So guys, I am out for the night now that we have done our length check. And I just want to say thank you again for coming by. This has been super fun for me. And I would honestly like to ask you to please go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and do me a favor, leave me comments, leave me questions. The more questions you ask, the more things I get to go ahead and research and find out and share with you guys. So please do that. I do enjoy those little comments that I get. So go ahead and leave me a comment, and I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye.